I went to Uzbekistan for a 5-day holiday, and this is the 10-hour journey from London to Tashkent. I'm leaving from Gatwick with a stopover in Istanbul, and I'm flying with Turkish Airlines. There was a direct flight with Uzbekistan Airlines, but my friend told me there'd been a couple of near misses recently, so yeah, I didn't choose that airline. This is an economy flight. It cost me £490 and I booked it on Skyscanner and Trip.com. Let's get the practical stuff out of the way. I bought an eSIM from eSIM.sm, which is far cheaper than other more well-known eSIM providers. This should mean everything's smooth sailing once I arrive in Uzbekistan. It's a 4-hour flight to Istanbul, and as soon as I get on the flight, I change the time on my phone to that of my destination and act accordingly. I was surprised and delighted to see in-flight entertainment, especially as it's a short-haul flight. And there are the standard films. I watched some rom-com with Florence and Andrew. You can read the Quran or listen to it like a podcast, but I ended up watching my favourite brainwatch show, Vanderpump Rules. About an hour into the flight, supper is served. This is an economy seat experience, none of that business class shenanigans you see on social media so often. We had rice and chicken. It was very nice. There was a yogurt, which I thought was vanilla flavoured, but it was actually savoury, so the first bite was quite confusing. There was a chocolate and jam cake, which I did not enjoy, but I don't like chocolate cake, so that's why. Oh, and the drinks. They had a sour cherry juice, which I haven't seen on a flight before, and I think they had it instead of tomato juice, and it was a welcome substitution. And there was a French wine. It was very nice. I think it was 10 p.m. Istanbul time by this point, so I tried to have a nap before arriving in Istanbul Airport, which is a shiny, soulless megalopolis. The airport covers an area of 76.5 square kilometres. And besides the obligatory trashy restaurants, there's also a dentist and a museum, which was sadly closed when I tried to go. Istanbul has quite a few flights to Terra non Grata and cities like Kabul and St. Petersburg, which you never see on the departure boards at UK airports. Or at least not anymore. Anyway, on to the second flight, which was 4.5 hours. This was mega budget compared to the first flight. Why is there a place to swipe your credit card on the seat in front of me? And why are the headphones plugged into the armrest? The amenities kit was pretty budget. It was just socks, earplugs, eye mask, but we did get more food. There was Turkish pasta, there was cherry juice, a Greek salad, a sponge cake, and then I forced myself to sleep because the flight was landing at 8 a.m. Uzbek time, which is a glorious 3 a.m. UK time. I think I managed to sleep 4 hours in total, so when we arrived, my body was screaming. And first impressions of Uzbekistan? Wow, not pretty. So follow along as I show you how I spent my 5 days in this wonderful but weird country.